Hey there. All right, today I want to talk to you about something that almost nobody prepared for, or what nobody else prepared us for. And if you're 40 or 45 plus, I know you felt this. Your body feels different. Your energy feels different. Your weight is fluctuating. It's not responding to your efforts to keep it under control. Your sleep is off. And I can tell you, I have missed solid sleep. Like the sleep we used to get when we were teenagers and in our 20s is gone. Your mood, oh my goodness, the mood swings, awful. The motivation is gone. It's off. It's like procrastination is now your best friend. And we've all gotten to the point where we're going, what has happened to me? Who am I right now? Why can't I get anything done? Why do I feel like I can't control what I'm eating and how I'm eating? Why does my body feel like I have been dragged through the ringer, dragged behind a truck, just completely in chaos? Why? What happened and where am I? And this is where I want to start today because you're not imagining this. I have been through it myself, and you're not doing anything wrong. But what's changing is hormones. And that's a conversation today, and how you're changing hormones in midlife. And when you're trying to transition, when you've got dreams, when you've got seeds that were planted in you that you want to accomplish, when you feel like you're finally in a position to transition from what you've had to do into what I want to do, but your body and your mind and it's just not cooperating. And nobody prepared us for that. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So here's what's happening in the simplest of terms. Estrogen and progesterone, they start declining during these years, the perimenopause years, 40 to 45 to 50. And those hormones don't just affect your female cycles, they affect your energy, your metabolism. It's like cravings come from out of nowhere at all the wrong times. And all of those cravings, once we satisfy them, we don't get them burned off because we don't have that energy we used to have, and we don't have the rate of metabolism we used to have. Sleep. I would love to be able to sleep like the teenager I used to be. Mood. Your mood is like it's fluctuating. You're happy, and then all of a sudden you bottom out, and people are looking at you like, what just happened? And you can't control it. And the focus and the fog, thinking about making a decision or thinking about something or processing something for somebody else, and you just squirrel. I do that quite often. You can't focus, you can't process through things. And it affects you emotionally because you're sitting here going, who am I now? What, how did this happen? How did I get from 30 to feeling like I'm 60 all of a sudden? So when all these hormones start shifting, the things that used to work the way we have operated for 40 plus years, I mean, that's a long time to be comfortable in your skin and know how you function and know how you process food, that when you need to eat, um, getting things done, having energy. When all of that shifts, you don't recognize yourself anymore, and you really don't want to look in the mirror anymore because you don't like what's looking back at you. Instead of seeing the goodness And the identity that you hold, the true identity, we are stuck in who we used to be. And that's very real. And it's very frustrating and it's very depressing because we want nothing more than to be who we knew ourselves to be. And here is the big key. When those hormones start shifting, our nervous system becomes more sensitive to stress. And I know you've probably heard a lot of conversation around cortisol levels and inflammation. And I called my inflammation water weight. And I wish it was as simple as that, but it's not. But when you've been living for years in your body that keeps showing up, and then all of a sudden it's not showing up anymore, it's devastating, especially when you are in the position to go after what you want now. Responsibilities are less. Your family is raised, your house is paid for, you're financially stable, or you're just in a good position to make a change. And now you feel like you've waited too long because all of the faculties that you used to have and rely on are not there to support the new endeavor. It can be addressed. It can be worked on. And I know, there's hormone therapy out there. I know there's other options, but I want to talk about a different perspective. And it has to do with the heart. So the heart wounds that you've experienced all throughout your life can be that extra weight on top of the hormone imbalances. So as your body is going through all of these changes and draining your mood and pulling you further down into being miserable, all of those heart wounds come just rushing up and weigh you down even more. All of those situations that we didn't take time to process through and deal with now have the pure opportunity to come at us. And that's where this turns to the work that I do. Because most men and women, yes, men go through, what do they call that? I'm having a brain fart right now, but the focus is on this is just a health issue when there is the heart wounds that are on top. And it's a very real life issue that's showing up inside of the body, especially when you're in a season that you want to transition into what you want to do. Heart healing, going after those areas. I didn't realize it a few years ago as I was going through perimenopause that the reason I was feeling so heavy, so exhausted, and so foggy, and I knew myself to be very independent, very proactive. I was a goal setter and a goal checker offer, and I got stuff done, and I couldn't figure out why. And it wasn't until heart healing and the methodology inside of heart healing was brought forward to me did I fully understand, yes, you can take care of the hormonal issue through medicine, but there are heart wounds that need to be tended to at the same time. And that is the process that saved me. And that is the process that I love to share with others, and what that connection and that healing can look like. So if this season is asking you to live differently than you have in the past, if you are there, if you are in that place, this is your opportunity for your comeback. I am Christy, the comeback mentor, and what I do is I help women learn how to live well in their bodies, right where they're at right now, while rediscovering who they are and what's still ahead through heart healing. If you're there, I'm here to support you. Hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss an episode of this conversation. We're going to be here all month. I hope this blessed you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later this week. Bye for now.